Hey yo, what's happening, guys? This is your boy D Jose 101 back in effect here with another video. I apologize for not doing Impact right last night. I just didn't feel like reviewing it. Instead, I was kicking some ass on Grand Theft Auto 4, PS3 ID, Jose 101. Find me, hit me up, let's play. Impact last night, there was some good and there was some bad. I'm not going to give it a rating. I will say though it was a decent show. Tommy Dreamer and the ECW guys came to the ring, and Mike Tenay welcomed us to the Impact Zone. And due to a legal issue, EB 2.0 is the ECW guy's name. And then Brother Ray was questioned by like Devon and whatnot, and said, "Okay, dude, do you think we should put aside our differences? Let's try it." And then Foley got on the mic, tried to plead with him. It didn't work. Tommy Dreamer tried, and then Taz just was like, "Do it, just do it, do it, do it." And then all he said was, "Let me ask you this, brother Devon, are we gonna light somebody on fire?" And then Devon, he looked like a nerd, going like, and then brother Ray hugged everybody, and then Hogan came out and he said, "This is cool, and thanks for doing it in TNA." I don't know if he said that like, why the fuck are you guys here? Or if he meant it like seriously. God knows. But he said that ECW was the thing in the 90s as he was the thing in the 80s. And then he said that Bischoff had a surprise for everybody and he would announce it later on in the show. And then um, Abyssamania or Abyss came out and said they're downright pissed off and Dixie Carter is responsible for this bullshit. And they have instructed Abyss to take out Tommy Dreamer. And then Tommy Dreamer's like, "All right, dude, with all due respect to you, Dixie, and to you, Hulk, I'm going to fight Abyss tonight." And he did. And then we go to, and that was actually a pretty good segment. Then we went to the beautiful people arguing backstage. Madison and Rain said they shouldn't ruin what they had when they were BFFs and shit. And they all got in each other's faces. And then Lacey was trying to have them hug and make up. That was kind of the first what the fuck moment of the night. It was too much confusion and too much talking, which I kind of did not enjoy in this segment. And then Angelina Love versus Sarita. Love hit a couple of quick roll-ups to start. Sarita tried to leave, and Love grabbed her tights. Sarita hit a nice drop toe hold and took control. Sarita hit a backflip suplex for two. She went for another, but Love flipped out and got a spear. She hit a back elbow, a spinning heel kick, and then a flying clothesline, and then the Botox injection for the win. And then this is where the bad started coming in. The Orlando Jordan Eric Young thing. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is this? That's all I have to say. And then I'm not even going to cover this or Inc. versus Orlando Jordan thing. Inc. beat Orlando Jordan and Eric Young after Eric Young, he brought a fucking mannequin to the ring. Personally, I think it's time that if you can't get Eric Young over after repackaging him over and over and over again, just get rid of him. No disrespect to you Eric Young fans out there, but if you cannot get Eric Young over by either making him a heel or making him goofy or whatever, if he's not getting over, let him go. Basically, the Morgasm got hit on Orlando Jordan, and Orlando Jordan did the job. And then post-match, Eric Young checked on the mannequin and then gave the symbol indicating a serious injury on the mannequin. What the fuck? Ric Flair and Fortune won the ring. And basically what had happened was Jay Lethal's going to fight Ric Flair in a street fight like next week. And then basically all these other guys introduced themselves. AJ Styles is now Christian the worthless global fucking title into the TV title. Get rid of the damn title. You got too many. Basically then Kurt Angle came out after Rob Terry was going to fight Kazarian. They announced that shit. And then Kurt Angle said he was going to take down AJ Styles next. And AJ also said he's bringing back credibility to the TV title. Once again, just get rid of the piece of shit. And then we went to the fucking match of the night, the steel cage match. This match went 8 minutes and 18 seconds long. The Guns basically destroyed Beer Money by countering them with everything they did. Shelley hit a nice drop kick on the back of Robert Roode, driving him into the cage, busting Roode open. Storm and Shelley started the tag team match, and it was so hard to where you just could not keep up. There were some nice spots. And then Sabin did the flying cross body. That spot was kind of a basic spot. And then Alex Shelley did like, one of them did like Senchi's little curb stomp thing onto like Robert Roode or whatever. But the finish came when they hit a flying neck breaker combo and a splash combo on Storm for the win. That was great. After Storm hit Roode with a bottle, that was the finish. And then Mr. Anderson's music hit, but Matt Morgan came out instead and mocked Mr. Anderson by introducing himself with Anderson-style gimmick. And then Anderson low-blowed him, and then they fought back and forth. Jeff Hardy made the save, and then these fucking security guards came out, and then like D-Lo, Al Snow, and Pat Kenny came out and stopped this bullshit. And then the security guards were going to fucking fight Anderson and Hardy. And then Kazarian and Styles made their way to the ring. 22 fucking seconds, Rob Terry squashed Kazarian. That was bullshit. After he hit the Freak Buster. And then Morgan, Murphy, and Gunnier versus Hardy and Anderson in a 3-on-2 handicap match. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. It was a decent match. Basically, the finish came when Matt Morgan left and Anderson hit the mic check, followed by a swanton on Hardy. And then Hogan and Christy Hemme basically had an interview. Hogan said he had to go to New York but couldn't tell Christy what was up. And then Eric Bischoff said that August 12th, they're going to do a free pay-per-view on Spike TV type thing. And then Abyss came out and said that RVD and him are going to fight for Janice and like a ladder match. That's stupid fucking booking by TNA. But then again, what do you expect? Then I'm just going to cut it short, sweet and to the point. 8 minutes exactly. Abyss defeated Tommy Dreamer. Now, note, these guys cannot go like they used to. Tommy Dreamer, he slowed down, but for what it was a good hardcore match. The spots that I liked were Tommy Dreamer tying up Abyss in the Tree of Woe, Tommy hitting Abyss in the nuts with the kendo stick, and then Tommy tried to hook a schoolboy in for a 2 count, and then a chokeslam onto the barbed wire table looking thing for the win. And then post-match, Abyss was about to beat down Tommy Dreamer, but Raven saved him. Raven blasted Tommy in the back with a steel chair, hit the even flow DDT on the chair, and then asked Dreamer how he liked it, and then proceeded to lick him to end the show. Overall, I'm not going to rate this on a 1 to 10 scale. I'm just going to give it a decent. Like, it was a good show for what it was, you know. For people who expect it to be, for wrestling to be something as great as it was in the 90s, you're going to have to lower your standards because wrestling is not going to be as good as it once was. Sure, it's going to have its time period. Right now, it's in that cycle of but hopefully it'll get back up to eventually. I think it will. But overall, I would recommend checking out most of Impact. I would skip the Orlando Jordan shit, the Rob Terry shit, the cage match. Definitely check that out. But yeah, skip Orlando Jordan and Eric Young, and even the Beautiful People. I would say just skip those. And overall, this Impact was actually pretty good. It was decent to pretty good on my scale. So definitely, don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. Go out there and see it. Thank you for watching. Peace.